My name's Miranda Varner, and I've been attending First Baptist Church in McMinnville for 6-7 years, pun intended. Can you tell that I work with the kids? My husband and I own and operate AV Livestock and Nursery, and in our so-called free time, our family travels all over the state and southeast region showing cattle. One thing that I would guess that most people don't know about me is that I recorded and sold a Christian music CD when I was still in high school. I am originally from South Central Kentucky. I grew up in a Baptist church, and anytime the doors were open, we were there. When I moved to Tennessee to go to college, I wasn't as strict with my attendance, but got more heavily involved again with church life after joining FBC and getting involved with the Kid Men. My parents helped to shape the way that I view church and the Bible. They taught us that morals and values aren't a choice, they are an absolute requirement. I live and breathe on the third floor on Sunday mornings. I have the great pleasure of teaching the kindergarten first grade D-Life class and leading the kindergarten first grade worship time during the 10:45 service. It absolutely warms my heart to see the stories and messages actually click with the 5 to 7-year-olds. It amazes me on the daily the things that they can remember and comprehend, and their excitement for all things Jesus gets me excited. If you've ever been curious about what they remember, ask one of those kindergarten and first graders what the special numbers are in the Bible. You will be amazed at the things that they remember. My volunteering happened by chance. When we first started attending FBC, our son Anderson was in 1st or 2nd grade, and he was extremely nervous about coming upstairs. And so I went with him a couple of times and stayed with him on that Sundays and ended up helping the teacher. One thing led to another, and I'm still helping the teacher. I'm still upstairs. I can't say that there was any one specific thing that sticks out of why I'm still volunteering, but I absolutely love it. There is the constant fear of teaching something or saying something untrue or not fully the truth. With the age group of kids that I'm working with, things stick better than glue. My constant prayer is that I have enough time through the week to study the lesson and to know it well enough to lead these kids in the right direction. I am the lead chaos manager for the kindergarten first grade D-Life group, and it is the best job ever, hands down. Our Sunday mornings are filled with snacks, door tax hugs, Christian music dance parties, and the kids trying to weird me out with wiggling loose teeth, which I secretly love, just don't tell them that. I just hate reading just the story. I am an extreme hands-on learner, and so I like to act out the stories. And if I can come up with a costume or props to get this story in real life, you better believe that we're gonna try to do it. We've turned tables into crowded houses where Jesus taught and lowered the paralyzed man from the ceiling or the top of the table. We have wandered the wilderness of the 3rd floor for 40 years in hopes of getting to the promised land. We've built walls of Jericho with fake rocks just to blow them down with trumpet whistles. We've turned skeleton Halloween costumes into dancing dried bones. And we love bringing these stories to life. You'd be amazed on how many times they remember the stories better. My absolute favorite part is the curiosity of these kids. They are soaking up all things, whether you believe that they're listening or not. Every single week, we do a recap on this last week's lesson. More often than not, the kids will actually recap things that not just what we heard last week, but 2 weeks ago, or 6 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. It's insane what they remember. It blows your mind, especially the mispronounced names. When I hear faith that sticks, I think of throwing spaghetti noodles on the wall to see what sticks. Sometimes teaching children feels like that's exactly what you're doing, throwing ideas out there to see what sticks or clicks. And sometimes those ideas and thoughts fall back to the ground like confetti, But when they stick in the mind of a kid, it's like spaghetti noodles on the wall. Kids just want to have fun, and we have a lot of fun on the third floor. Dancing and singing great worship music will stick with you. Getting creative with the teaching and the kids staying curious and open to the lessons is fun. My kindergarten and first graders encourage me to stay curious, to stay excited, and to ask questions. They keep me thinking outside of the box so that I can make these stories and lessons more relatable to them. Working with these kids keeps me engaged and digging in for more answers. Who said any of us were actually qualified? If you love kids and can handle controlled chaos, you are more than qualified. Do not deny yourself the greatest joy of your life. You will never regret it. I cannot wait to get here on Sunday mornings, and I completely stress out on the days that I can't be here. My kindergarten and first graders bring me so much happiness, and I cannot wait to hear about their week at school. I can't wait to get the best squeezing hugs, receive the sweetest handwritten drawings, and to listen to them sing this worship music to the top of their lungs. They get my week started off right. I know it's super cliche to say that the kids are the future, but they really are. They are the ones who are setting examples at school. They are the ones who are holding their friends accountable. And what better way to support them by guiding them to Jesus? I'm excited to see the excitement that these kids have, especially the older ones, who want to go out and serve the people outside of the walls of this church. They know at an early age that they have to teach others about God and Jesus, and they are definitely not afraid to share the joy. I hope these kids remember the crazy costumes, the yarn beards, the silly games, the happy-faced adults and teens, the encouraging words, the random cards in the mail, the four-leaf clovers, and if you've had a kid in kindergarten, first grade, you know what I'm talking about, and the epic dance parties. Most importantly, I hope these kids remember the love that is poured into them while they're on the third floor. Just be like Nike. Just do it. Not joining this great group of volunteers will be the biggest mistake of your life, and you will not regret a single second of it.